What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ansel Armstrong back again with another Market Monday here, looking at what's coming out in MLB The Show 20. We got kind of a big couple weeks, I think, coming up as we get closer to the end of content for this year and the end of these Market Mondays. Only got a couple left with the content that we have coming out, but a pretty big week this week. We got a new inning program coming. Anytime we get inning programs, there's a ton of ways to make subs. So let's take a look at things. Let's dive in and talk about what's going on this week. So, of course, starting today on the 28th here, Monday, we do have the new ranked seasons coming. We know we're getting that MVP, Albert Pujols. He's here. He's in the game. Always one of the best first basemen in the game. Generally speaking, especially at this point in the season, this point in the year, ranked season is not going to have a huge impact on the market here in MLB The Show 20, but always some things changing, some more packs being influxed into the market with people getting those show packs, gold packs, as you kind of get a little bit deeper into the season there, into those ranked seasons leaderboards. So a little bit, but overall not too much. And then on the 29th, our first kind of big mover of this week, we have the postseason event featuring all postseason teams. So of the 16 teams in the postseason, you can use those players. So going to be a lot of chances to get some guys locked in and prestige if you're looking for that sort, and potentially some ability to make some subs. The legends and flashbacks from those teams in the playoffs, you could see those cards go up in price a little bit as people are seeking out to go and acquire those. Maybe those teams face of the franchise, their legend ones go up a little bit in price. I don't think it'll necessarily certainly happen, but I would not be surprised at all to see that market shift and adjust a little bit with the new event coming out. It's a postseason event. Hopefully, my big hope is that we can get some postseason player rewards from it. I'm not really sure how they'd implement that because generally speaking, those postseason card types are not 99 overalls, and that's kind of at the point where we're at this game. They save those for the awards, the 6 series, and the prime cards, but I'd love to see some high overall postseason cards and give some people a better chance. Some more cards to go for that Trout collection would be super nice on that front. I'm hopeful that that can be a thing. I'm hopeful that we can get a couple through that. Obviously, we'll have the postseason program coming up soon as well, but those cards will most likely not be eligible for the Trout collection, unfortunately. Now, before we dive in and look at the 9th inning program, let's take a look at some cards in the market and see how things are looking at this week, especially if you've been stockpiling cards over the last couple weeks with how low the market's been. It's been ridiculously low. It's been so low. Let's take a look at things, and then we'll talk about the 9th inning program. We are seeing the market start to jump up quite a bit, and I think we're going to be getting a stub sell soon. But if we take, for example, a guy like Wade Boggs, who we talked about in our last video, they were selling for around that 8K, 7.5K mark. Take a look at Wade Boggs right now, selling for 9,800 stubs. So finally coming up from that quick sell value position. We can take a look at his trend over time and see that, yep, he is trending upwards slowly but surely. I still got a lot of these I'm holding on to. I'm probably going to hold on to a few of these and just wait until Team Affinity 4 as well. Team Affinity 4 should be around the corner. Speaking of, we are going to have a Team Affinity 4 prediction video coming out tomorrow. It's already all put together. It's ready to go. That video will be coming out tomorrow, so definitely be sure to keep your eye open. Look out for that. If it's already tomorrow when you're watching this, definitely go check out that video as well. But even some of these live series cards in the market are starting to go up as well. We're seeing our golds go up in price just a little bit. As we can see here, looking at Mike Trout, he's trending upwards. He got down to 121K at one point. As you can see below me, he's back up to starting to creep back closer to 200K at 180 right now. We have DeGrom up to 205. His price is skyrocketed straight through the roof. So overall, we see definitely the market going up quite a bit. Even some of these lower level diamonds are starting to creep above that quick sell value. So definitely a time that if you've been hoarding cards over the last couple of weeks while the market was so low, I'd definitely be looking at going through and selling some of those right now as the market is starting to pick back up. And it'll most likely be going down with the 9th inning program coming out this week, as there's going to be a lot of packs and stubs influx into the market from there. So a lot of chances for that market to go down. Because of that, I'd probably be looking at cashing in now. Now, personally, if you look at my inventory right now and kind of what I'm doing, I just have a ton of cards. I'm just kind of stockpiling everything is my plan right now. I just have duplicates all over the place. I am fully stockpiling until we get to Team Affinity 4. I think we're going to be having that coming soon again, like we mentioned earlier. I think we're going to have Team Affinity 4 soon, so I'm just kind of stockpiling to make sure I can complete those as quickly as possible, probably through exchanges and things of that sort, to kind of go through and just knock those out instead of having to spend so much time doing the showdowns. Now, obviously, the big thing we have is the 9th inning program is releasing this week. I can't believe it's already the 9th inning. A sign of the end of times here for MLB The Show 20, already on our 9th inning program. If you're looking at picking up these cards and going for the voucher, definitely don't think it's worth it from a stub perspective, as these cards are still pretty expensive. 150K, 150K. So you're looking at 300K, 500 and 450,000 when you combine them all together. You get 30K back. 420,000 total is like your investment. It's going to be real tough to get that back from the bosses, even if it's a Chipper, a Griffey, or a Maze, or somebody insane. It's going to be tough to get 450K back unless you're like the first person. Someone may go ridiculous and buy it for 1 million stubs, but that's just playing and getting lucky at that point. So personally, definitely wouldn't suggest picking up the voucher. I'm a bit crazy, so I probably will pick up the voucher, and we'll be streaming the program live on Twitch. Link down in the description below. We always go after these inning programs. We try to complete them first day. We always complete them first day. Try to be one of the very first people to complete them. We're definitely going to be doing that again this inning program, as we're only going to have a couple more chances to hang out. We love ripping some packs during the inning programs. We have a lot of fun times doing it. They're a great blast. Definitely be sure to check that out. And I will be picking up the voucher to go for that. But overall, with the prices of these cards and a guy like Kershaw selling for 150K, you can't really justify spending 450K just to get those 75 program stars. You're probably not going to make stubs back on that in the long run. Even once you start to consider things like the Baskin and the Henchman and the free packs and things of that sort, I just don't really think it's worth it. And usually that's how it goes as time goes on. But this year, the bosses have been staying a lot cheaper than they have been last year. But it finally seems like they've kind of broken through that mold. And especially with these next bosses probably being insane, they're going to stay at a high price, but not quite 450K price. Even still, you're not looking to just break even. You're wanting to make stubs on top of that. So I would definitely stay away from the 9th inning voucher unless you just really need that 25K XP and you already want all 3 of the cards for your team, of course, then it makes sense. But from a pure just voucher perspective, don't really think it makes a whole lot of sense to go for it in this inning program. So pretty short video today. The content pretty cut and dry for this week. Of course, we have the new event starting tomorrow. So there's going to be new player rewards. There's going to be the pack rewards. And of course, you're going to need specific cards for that. So if I was looking at it this week, what I'd be doing to make stubs, we're looking at that event. I'll be grinding out that event, getting those player awards. Hopefully, they're a little bit better than we had last time. Definitely going to be better team requirements. So you're going to actually be able to put a formidable team out there. I'd be looking at that, getting my team together, going after some of those player awards, either sell or keep. You get the pack rewards. And then, of course, when that 9th inning program comes and we get the 9th inning conquest, the conquests are just, each one's been better than the last. We know it's going to be insane, and it's going to have our prospects, our home run derby, our duck, maybe beach packs. It's going to have some formulation of those, and we know what's going to happen. The market is going to absolutely tank on those cards. You're going to be able to pick up duck guys or beach ball guys or prospects or home run derby base guys, all for quick sell value. It's a tried and true method. It is going to rebound. If you're someone who maybe hasn't dove in investing before, pick up some of these guys at quick sell. You can't lose any subs. It's risk-free investment, especially if you get a duck guy. If you get mid-tier duck guys at 5,000 subs at quick sell value, those are going to rebound to 9, 10K. That is a firm, solid flip right there. That's definitely what I would be looking at doing. That Conquest map, always, honestly, the Conquest maps this year are probably the best ways to make subs in the game, from both the rewards and the market reactions due to the rewards of those conquests. Again, that does it today, though. If you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe as we continue to pump out this MLB 20 content throughout the year. We're definitely not going anywhere. I know videos have been a little bit slower recently, been so busy with work picking back up, moving into a new house, but thankfully only got maybe probably about a month and a half left of work being super busy, and we're gonna hit the ground running again, headed into MLB 21. It's gonna be a great time, so definitely be sure to subscribe, turn on those notifications, be around for it. We got a lot of cool things going, and again, we will be streaming live on Twitch all this week. If you got any market questions, if you have any questions about the content, what's coming out, what's my game plan, what's my strategy, if you need any tips and tricks on completing that extreme program, we'll be finishing that live hopefully tonight, so definitely be sure to check it out. Until next time, though, I'll catch y'all around.